So for one time tonight, we're going to go for, I guess it's technically the 7th of the day, although it's been about a day since I ate the last ones. Got these in the mail this morning. They're ghost pepper according to the people who grow them. They look a little bit more like a Naga Morich variety. I'm not entirely sure. I definitely can tell that they're one of those varieties because of the overall shape and the bumpy texture of the skin. Give this Mama Jamma a go. Oh well. Sweet. Kind of bubblegum-like the other ones. A little bit different. How do I feel all in my mouth? I'm getting a little warm. Up into the top of my head a little bit. Now my head, forehead is getting warmer. Oh. As soon as I swallowed. Oh yeah. Oh, my face is getting pretty warm already. Feels like hiccups might start. Oh yeah, there we go. A little bit. Oh. Yeah, my lips burning. All inside my mouth is really just, shall we say, hot coal. Yeah, definitely in the back of the throat I can feel. It is like a hot coal almost, when I swallow especially. From right in the center. And my jawline feels a little warm. Sinus is clearing out. My head feels a little bit floaty. Especially near my face. My lips are burning. It's mainly when I swallow though. And my tongue. Oh. Saliva's really kicking in. Yeah, my tongue is scorching hot. Whole top of my tongue. Not so much the tip of my tongue, but a little bit. And then into my throat. Feels like drinking boiling tea. Oh. Just really hot. In the middle of my chest. It's very warm. Radiating out. Not so much in my stomach yet. Yeah, the top of my tongue. It's really hot. Oh yeah, I'm sweating mad. Whew. Wow. Yeah, my whole tongue just, it's throbbing big. Ooh. It's incredibly intense on my tongue and the back of my throat. When I swallow, it really kicks up the heat. Oh, no more hiccups, that's good. Lips faintly tingling, it's hard to tell because of the throbbing on my tongue. It's really intense. It's painful a little bit there on the top of my tongue. It's bearable, but oh, way up in a whole other class compared to those ones I had this morning, all the jalapenos and stuff. Child's play compared to this thing. Flavor-wise, it's way better than those overall. That fruity bubblegum-like flavor, I really like that. But, oh wow. Extremely hot. It really makes you sweat a lot. It's mainly on my tongue and my throat. They're both really stingy, throbbing, especially when I swallow or if I talk a bit. Corners of my lips are burning a bit, and my lips themselves. Now that once in a while I get the sensation coming through with my lips, but it's so overpowering in my throat and my tongue when I swallow especially. Oh, it almost feels like heartburn right in the middle of my chest. It's really hot. Right in the center there. I feel my heart rate going up a bit. Yeah, it's going down into my stomach now, and it feels really hot in stomach. Kind of overtaking a little bit of the sensation from my tongue throbbing so much, and my throat, it's subsiding a bit. It's still quite strong there, especially on the top of my tongue and when I swallow. And I'm sweating a lot. Wow. My hair it feels damp now. Wow. Yeah, the top of my tongue is still hurting. Definitely with the habanero type varieties, there's a hell of a lot more of that overall throbbing in the mouth, as opposed to just a little stinging on the tip of the tongue or the lips burning or something. It's just, oh, now the roof of my mouth I can feel quite a bit of throbbing, burning. Yeah, corners of my lips, tops of my lips. I'm just sweating a whole bunch. You can't see it because it's not all that warm overall climate-wise outside, but I'm sweating a bit. That's throbbing down whenever I swallow. That sharp stinging right in the center of my throat and on my tongue. Lips burning still quite a bit. I don't feel like it's getting any worse. It's tapering off. Upper lip is sweating. Nose running quite a bit. And lips are kind of warm. Stomach's calmed down over all the heat. I'm definitely going to have some milk and some bread after this, a little bit more before bed. Smooth things out a little bit. Oh, I'm still sweating quite a bunch. My head's really warm. My lips are tapering off, heat-wise. Mouth is calming down significantly. When I breathe on it, it's still warm, but it's subsided a bit. Oh, yeah. A little stinging when I swallow still, and on the roof of my mouth, and on my tongue. You can still taste a little bit of that flavor underneath it. Really good stuff. And my lips are tingling. Not all that much. And my tongue's calmed down significantly. It's still a bit there. Yeah, when I swallow, I can feel that still more, a little bit more. And I'm still sweating a bit. Then in my mouth, it's calmed down overall pretty significantly. But lingering flavor. You know, when I move my tongue around in my mouth, my tongue just throbs back up again. It's still really sensitive to temperature. Yeah, my sinuses are pretty well flushed out at this point. Yeah, lips aren't really burning. Faint bit. Mainly my tongue now. It's still throbbing when I swallow. Not so much in my throat, a little bit going towards the back, but not too bad at all. Only it's mostly on the top of my tongue and a little bit on the roof of my mouth. When I swallow especially, I can feel the burning a little bit more, but it's not too bad now. Feel a little bit of warmth right in the center of my belly, right above my sternum, or right below my sternum rather, settling in there. Lots of sweat. Oh. My hair's not drenched, but I can feel when I put my hands through my hair, it's really damp, and it feels definitely nowhere close to dry. Wow. Pretty well calmed down, other than the tongue a little bit. In conclusion, I'm going to call this the Naga Morich. That's what it looks more like to me than the Bhut Jolokia. Bhut Jolokia, it's more scrunched in on the lobes than the Naga Morich, which these ones are more tapered, like a traditional chili shape, as it were, and it comes to the point on the tips. I'll show a few more of them. I got 31 of them in the mail today, and I was only expecting 25. I'm going to do a little cross-section here for the conclusion of the video. They're really mottled, really shiny, but the Bhut Jolokias tend to have more concavity to the pods, and scrunched in on the three lobes, as opposed to being straight tapered like this, the Naga Morich. From all the pictures I've seen on the internet, sometimes it's hard to find it because most sites clump these all together as the same species, even though they're distinctly different genetically. They grow in similar regions over there, but it's like saying, oh, well, we got this variety that grows here in the UP, and then we got the wild variety that grows down in Mexico. Might be to some of the rest of the world, it's a similar geographically, but climates are drastically different, and this one even more so, different look. So yeah, here's a big one. I don't know if I'd want to eat this one all at once. Oh, that's big. Here, I'll put it on my face to show perspective. It's about 2.5 inches long, probably. Big, big, big. A lot of them are tinier, which is fine by me. But these look more like Naga Morich from what I've looked at than they do the Bhut Jolokias. Whatever they are genetically, I guess I could, if I felt ambitious enough, get a genetic test. But in any case, I'll call these Naga Morich for my own classification purposes. Whatever ones they turn out to be, if I pursue that, they're ridiculously hot. The hottest ones I've had overall. Especially if you take into consideration how small they are and the overall throbbing and how long it lasts. So Naga Morich, similar to the Bhut Jolokia, very fragrant, fruity aroma. Kind of smells like pot a little bit, but in any case, it has a really delicious bubblegum-like flavor. Heat kicks in pretty quickly, especially after you swallow it. Don't necessarily want to eat a whole one at once. It might give you the hiccups. Your heart rate might skyrocket and you might panic. So unless you're experienced at this, do not eat an entire one. Carl, you know the drill. To avoid a stomachache, eat lots of bread and drink some milk.